Hey, Exile, it's me, Pat of Exile. Have we got a first event? And it's a race. No, not
Surprise,
that kind of
motherfucker.
race. It's a race to take down Doriani, and it's gonna be a solo self-found race, which means it's just you. Not hardcore, but you do get a 1-minute break whenever you die. For prize is a helmet called the Golden Visage. It got rarity and virtuous. I have no idea what that means. We're gonna cycle through different parts of the armor for future contests and events, and there's gonna be a race for each class that is released in the game so far. So how do you join? Well, there will be a button that says join. You click that and you can't move until the race officially begins. There will be 3 days of racing at these times. Additionally, each class has its own race, so there will be 6 races per day. Prizes will be sent out through a special tab. You can only remove items from that tab, but you do not need to remove items from that tab, so you can just keep the prize up there for posterity. Also, on the final day of the race, the grand prize is a laptop that has better specs than my current rig, so that's hurtful. Entrance for every race is free, and you don't even have to stream your POV. The only quote-unquote limitation is the name of your character, which has to, follow terms and services. Personally, I was hoping that the races would be available throughout the day, like you could start in your own time and they just calculate who did it the fastest at the end of the day. But, and unless I read it wrong, you actually have to start at the time the race starts, which, I think I've been putting that up on screen. I mean, I'll try to participate. And by try to participate, meaning I will participate. I don't think I'm going to make it to the top, but it's going to be an interesting test of what I've learned so far. I mean, I do need an excuse to make a second witch and a second ranger and a second gemling and maybe a second monk and maybe a second warrior. So basically, I have some reasons to get pushed into making a second character. So here we are. Also, I'm very interested in watching what people are going to do and watching their routes and what classes do well. There's a lot to learn, and for someone like me who's, this is my first time in a Path of Exile environment, there's a lot to learn and pick up. Who do you think is gonna do super well? My bet is monk or ranger. Like, that class feels so smooth right out of the gate. And, there's probably gonna be a warrior build that's gonna surprise everybody that probably involves running or something. Yeah, I know the classes aren't competing with each other, but I'm also very interested in which class does it the fastest, period. Alright, that's it. We'll be back on Monday with some more intrusive thoughts. I'm Pat of Exile. I'll have a great weekend now.